So as far as the upcoming NBA draft, right, the general consensus entering the college basketball season is that Cooper Flagg is the #1 prospect that everybody better look out for, and that him being the #1 pick after this year at Duke is pretty much a foregone conclusion. You know, at least that's what most media has been telling us. That's what they saying. But hold up, y'all. Let's not be so quick to assume this. You see, there's a freshman playing for Texas who's been working to tear this blanket statement or general conclusion apart since the season began. And bro's name is Tre Johnson, a 6'6" shooting guard who currently leads all NCAA freshmen in scoring. And for someone like me who's sort of been off the loop on college basketball, I ain't gonna lie, he's waking people up very quickly. You see, although I'm sure we've all heard of the University of Texas, they're not some major school known for consistently delivering top talent to the NBA like some Blue Bloods, you know, but they are responsible for bringing KD to the league. And, you know, obviously the easy money sniper, that's top tier. But outside of him, it's kind of dry when we're talking all-stars. Mind you, Tre recently broke KD's record for points in a Texas freshman debut. So yeah, in today's video, we're basically going to get into why Tre Johnson is looking like the closest talent Texas has had to someone like KD, how good he really is, and why his draft stock is booming right now. So yeah, with that being said, man, y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Are y'all hip to Tre already? Do y'all see him as a top lottery pick? Why not? And yeah, bro, really quick before I go any further, what's up, YouTube? Plug Speaks back with another video. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the video if you enjoy. I upload quality basketball content and we're on the ground for 5K, so I'd most def appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of y'all. But yeah, man, back to the video. So 2 games into the college basketball season, man, Tre Johnson is averaging a whopping 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists on 55% shooting from the field and 55% shooting from 3. I mean, he's just off to a ridiculously hot start. To top things off, he's had 5 threes in both games so far. I mean, just going crazy. And while hearing of these performances is obviously impressive, I'm sure one of the first things that comes to mind for a lot of us is that there's no way it's sustainable, at least not those shooting percentages on that kind of volume of shots, which he puts up 19 a game so far. I mean, sheesh, those would be Steph Curry numbers. However, I believe that even when his performance tapers off a bit, he will still be playing at a level that is exceptional for a freshman. And before we dive deeper into what's been going on this season, let's add some context, right? You know, Tre Johnson before college. You see, he graduated high school ranked as the 5th best hooper in the country by ESPN. He was a 5-star recruit, and man's recruitment list was deep. I'll throw it on the screen. Bro had offers from all the Blue Bloods, a hooper just dreams of attending. You feel me? UNC, Duke, Kansas, even Kentucky. I mean, I'm not sure if they really count anymore that John Calipari's gone, but man, Kentucky, right? So yeah, clearly scouts at these elite schools around the country recognize his talent. And this is because in high school, this man was locked in. He played at Lakeland High School between his freshman and junior year, won Mr. Basketball in the state of Texas as a junior. Then as a senior, he transferred to Link Academy where he had some nice moments, defeating notable teams like Prolific Prep. He also shot over 40% from 3, and basically all of this led to Tre making the 2024 McDonald's All-American team and just further establishing his talent relative to his peers. And now that he's at the next level, obviously playing D1 ball, if we take a look at the top players ranked above him in his class, he's without question off to the best start. Yes, bro, over Cooper Flagg, over VJ Edgecombe, over Dylan Harper, and I guess, you know, Ace Bailey don't really count since he's yet to make his official debut due to injury. But regardless, this says a lot about Tre Johnson, feel me? It ain't even like those other players are off to bad starts. Nah, bruh, Tre is just hooping at another level right now. And clearly he was smart in choosing Texas because there was no guarantee he would receive this kind of opportunity at the likes of Duke or UNC. You know, they just sound good. But it seems as if he found a diamond in the rough at Texas. So let's talk about his actual game. Offensively, we clearly see that Tre Johnson is a capable scorer. but the way he gets his points is all the more impressive. I'm telling y'all, go watch his highlights to these first 2 games. One thing you'll notice is that he doesn't dribble a crazy amount. And it's not like he ain't capable. His handles seem solid, but literally he does not need to. He's a very efficient scorer in that he knows his spots. Whether it's coming off the screen ready to shoot a 3, coming off the screen ready to shoot a mid-range, or coming off the screen ready to get a quick pull-up off 1 or 2 dribbles, bro, he scores very efficiently and effectively. And y'all already know, bro, in the NBA where every possession matters and where coaches love to keep the game fast-paced, they hate the over dribbling, slowing the game down. So the scoring style of Tre Johnson is a bright green flag. Not to mention, it's not just jumpers in his Duffy. While it might be his #1 strength, he can score at all 3 levels. I've spoken to the pull-ups and stuff, but when it comes to getting downhill, Tre has shown an ability to get what he wants. And despite his sort of skinny frame, he doesn't seem too afraid of contact either. He's averaging 4 free throw attempts between these first 2 games because defenders, man, they're sometimes left with no option other than fouling. And maybe it's working because he's only shooting 71% on free throws thus far, but I doubt that mediocre percentage remains as the season goes on. So yeah, and then beyond the scoring, listen, I won't pretend this man is some crazy playmaker throwing dimes like Steve Nash, but he definitely has a solid feel for the game. He has enough awareness to see opportunities for his teammates throughout the 40 minutes in a college basketball game. I've seen it, which, let's be honest, is not something we often see from incredible scorers. A lot of times these folks get away with averaging 1 or 2 assists just because they deliver so much on offense directly themselves. So yeah, and then if we're talking defense, Tre is an active defender. He landed 1 block in his 2nd game, and I'm not leading the rally cry that he's some amazing defender solely off of that, but just being that he's 6'6", good physical stature, allowing him to alter shots from opposing guards, I'm just saying he has a lot of potential in this department. So yeah, bro, I know it seems like I'm pointing out a lot of positives in his game, and of course, every player has some weaknesses, and I'm sure Tre will reveal some as the season continues. But damn it, bro, when you start the season averaging damn near 30 points between the first 2 games, there won't be a lot of negatives to point out. And before y'all bring up the competition, I'll admit, in the 2nd game, he played at nobody's school, but in the 1st game, Ohio State, there's nobody to snooze at. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But I am fixing to wrap this video up. I do want to mention that I was doing some digging and I found it interesting that Tre comes from a basketball background. His pops, Richard Johnson Jr., played for Baylor at one point, another respectable D1 school, and the man shot nearly 39% from 3 in his collegiate career. So there you have it. Damn, apple don't fall too far from the tree, don't it? So yeah, but with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know in the comments, bro, am I crazy to feel as though Tre has had the strongest start in comparison to his 2024 peers, Dylan, VJ Combs, Cooper Flagg, and such? Do y'all envision him as a top lottery pick, or why not? And yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all watching. I will see y'all boys in the next one, and I'm out.